Hello, hello. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear me. And you can leave a comment in the live chat if you can actually hear me right now. I just want to know that you guys can hear me. Or better yet, check. Ah, all right. So I know you guys can hear me. Ah, nice, nice. Well, um, I'm probably just going to wait like 2 minutes or a minute. And let me know if you can hear my fan in the background. If so, I'll just turn it off. Can you hear my fan in the background or no? Hi, Bianca. Thank you. All right, no background noise. Nice, nice. So, this particular live is a live to celebrate 2 years of doing Moments by Booth. And I really just want to say thanks to each and every one of you guys who have supported my channel over the years. And it really has been a dream come true from the point when I just started all the way to where it is at now and the transitions that I'm looking to make for the future. I never really came on this live with much of a plan. As I mentioned in the live comments, it is more of a live for you than it is for me because you guys are the ones who actually got me here. Siobhan, big up my bro. Sophia, I see you. So I see some of the day one, I see some of the day one subscribers in the live chat right now. And also doing this live, I've never done a live before. So I wanted to see what the setup was like. So I could possibly do future lives with you guys and also with guests because of course there are persons in the industry that I would definitely like to collaborate with, and the YouTube has actually made it a lot easier for other YouTubers to come together and do lives. It's very simple, so you guys can look out for some collaborations coming later down in 2023. But as it stands, I don't know if you guys looked at the thumbnail cover, but if you did read the thumbnail cover in detail, it did say that I am now a full-time YouTuber. Let me see if anybody going to clap for that. Eh, waiting on one applause, one cheer, one something. Let me repeat. I am now a full-time YouTuber. Ah, see it there, see it there. So yes, I actually resigned from my 9 to 5 last week, Friday. So not Friday gone, but the Friday before that. Um, in the effort to follow my dreams of one being a full-time YouTuber, but also a real estate salesman or realtor, as most persons know them as. Ah, Jenny's, yo, I haven't spoken to you in a while. Are you still in? Were you in Saudi Arabia? I think you're in. Was it Saudi Arabia or Qatar? Or no, Kuwait. You're in Kuwait. You're definitely in Kuwait. How is Kuwait? Are you still there? Yes, I remember. I remember. Jad said, no 9 to 5 out of the rat race. Big up. Well, I mean, still in the rat race, because being out of a 9 to 5 is no easy feat. But it's just something that I've always wanted to do for a long time now. I think I've been wanting that for about 3 years now. Thought about how I could possibly do it. That is one of the reasons why I actually started a YouTube channel in the first place. Didn't know necessarily where I was going to take the YouTube channel, but thankfully, I guess by the grace of God, He showed me a path, guided me down that path, and I just stuck with it. I'm sticking to it. I'm continuing on this path, and this path is a path that I actually like. It enables me to do what I actually like, which is live life on my own terms, of course, and also true, no, Jay, true. But this career path or this new career path that I'm leading towards provides you with the opportunity to live life on your own terms, in the sense that you're working on your own time. In a sense, you are the determinant factor of how well you do. There is no roof, there's no ceiling for you. Literally, beyond the sky is the limit. It's all dependent upon the effort you put in, um, how you service your clients, and so on and so forth. And for some of you guys who have reached out to me as it pertains to housing, I know I haven't gotten back to you as yet, but I will be doing so, because mentally, my official start date for this new career field that I'm taking on is actually tomorrow, Monday, April the 3rd. So, for all of you guys who reached out to me via email, or for those of you guys who reached out to me via WhatsApp, just know that I'll be getting back to you first thing tomorrow morning. I just had some minor, well, major back end stuff that I was trying to take care of before officially starting in my head tomorrow. But talk to me, guys. Let me know what you want to know. If there's anything you want to know about my whole journey, about becoming a realtor, any real estate questions that you have, you can feel them out here. And if I can answer them right now, I will. If not, then you can always reach out to me at 819-9918 on WhatsApp, and I will definitely respond to your questions. Or, as a matter of fact, don't forget that I have my Ask Moments by Booth video series that you can ask your real estate related questions, and I will answer those in that style of video for you guys, so that it is beneficial to everyone that is supporting the Moments by Boo channel, because a lot of the times you guys ask a lot of important questions, and if I just answer it one way, it won't benefit the masses. And in everything that I'm doing here, I'm actually, oh, hi, Auntie. In everything that I'm doing here, I'm actually trying to ensure that each and every person, when they come to my YouTube channel, they leave a little bit more knowledgeable about the Jamaican real estate landscape, because I have realized over the 2 years, 1.5 year that I have been doing real estate content, because as I mentioned, I did not start out doing real estate content, but over the 1.5 year that I have been doing real estate content, I have realized that a lot of persons really don't understand real estate on a whole, much less Jamaican real estate. And navigating the real estate space in Jamaica is not that easy right now, because it is a very aggressive market right now. Prices are sky high, record high prices for housing right now, for rentals. So many persons want to move to Kingston. A lot of persons reach out to me, and when they tell me their budget for Kingston, ay ay ay, I really, it's really heartbreaking, because they won't be finding any rentals in Kingston for that price. Unless it's a family friend who just go and put them up out of the goodness of their heart and take a small stipend to facilitate helping out with their bills and so on and so forth. But as I say, if you guys have any questions, let me know right now. This live is yours. We, us, the Momenter family, we are celebrating 2 years together. It doesn't matter at what point you join this journey with me. Doesn't matter at what point you join this journey with me. You are a part of the family, and you do make a significant impact in my life, especially now that I am full time on YouTube. Um, YouTube will be one of my income sources as it pertains to sustaining myself monthly. So I do appreciate every time you watch these videos, you hit those like buttons, you share this video with a friend. And as a matter of fact, there is 24,000 of you guys who are subscribed. And if you get one friend, if you get one of your friends, one of your family members, your husband, your wife, your auntie, your boyfriend, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your uncle, one of those persons actually check out my YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure they would be interested in subscribing. Yes, yes, Jay. Real estate will be the main product on this channel, and real estate, and let me say the byproducts of real estate are things that can facilitate into real estate. I won't say much more on that right now, but in the coming months you will definitely understand what it is that I was talking about on this live. Bianca says, so proud. How do you feel about going into this new career? Well, going into this new career, I am excited, I'm nervous, I'm anxious, so many different emotions that I am feeling, especially having left my 9 to 5. And you know, when in a 9 to 5, you have guaranteed money at the end of the month. When you're in real estate, you don't have guaranteed money at the end of the month. At the end of the month, um, you will have to you basically determine how much money you have at the end of the month, at the end of the week. So yeah, so that's the biggest concern for me going into this new career field is actually not starving at the end of the month. But in terms of every other aspect, I'm excited, I'm interested. Housing is something that is a physiological need for each and every one of us here, each and every individual in the world. One of your biological needs is shelter. If you don't have shelter, you will die eventually, because our bodies are not made to face the elements 24/7. We must have somewhere to reside and rest in comfort to actually live a decent life. So real estate is something that is very interesting, and I'm really happy about my decision, and I'm just hoping, praying, and going to be working hard to ensure that I can make this work for myself. Will real estate. All right, so I answered that one. Explain the process of obtaining your Jamaican real estate license as far as the step-by-step process up to passing the exam as an agent. All right. So to become a real estate agent in Jamaica, um, you have to apply to the Real Estate Training Institute to actually get into the course. So they have a few requirements. I don't remember what they are up front, but I do know that you have to at least have had passed math and English in CXC. That much I remember. Besides that, the other requirements are very simple. However, you can't have any criminal record. You can't have had ever been. bankrupt in your life. So if you have ever been bankrupt or you have ever been charged with a crime or a criminal offense, you won't be able to get a real estate license. So having passed that step, which is applying to the Real Estate Training Institute to get your to get into the course, that is the so you have two ways to get into real estate in Jamaica. You can do so by going to the Real Estate Training Institute and doing their course. And once you pass that course and you're approved by the board, then you will get your real estate salesman's license. And then you can officially start practicing real estate in Jamaica as it pertains to selling, renting, and leasing. Property management comes after that. Owning your own real estate company comes after that. As a matter of fact, there are actually three ways to legally be in real estate business or do real estate business in Jamaica. So you can actually go to school. I don't remember the name of the course, but I know that the University of Technology offers it. And once you do that course, you can actually become a realtor and become a property manager, become a valuator. That course is a very powerful course. I can't remember the name of that course right now. I do have a friend that did that course, so that is why I know it is possible via that route. And then the second way is going through the Real Estate Training Institute. And then the third way is actually being an attorney at law. So, legally, attorneys at law have the right to practice real estate business in Jamaica. So back to the Real Estate Training Institute. So once you get approval from them and you get into the course, um, you do the course, which the course hectic bad, not to mention the exams. I think it's like 12, 11, like anywhere between 10 and 12 different courses that you have to study. And then all of that will be jam packed into one 3 hour exam for you. That exam is 100 questions for 3 hours, but don't make the 100 questions fool you. And it is multiple choice. Don't let the multiple choice fool you because you actually it's like the Roman numerals from like A to like I don't remember like not A from like Roman numeral 1 to probably about 6 or 7, and then that is transposed into ABCDEF, I think, questions. One piece of stress, and all the questions are scenario based, so it's not even like basically if you don't know, you just don't know. To be completely honest with you, if you don't know the answer, you just don't know the answer. So having passed that exam though, you're nice, you pass the exam, you feel good. Well, there's more steps. So you have to get a bankruptcy report done, credit score, um, police record done, and that takes the longest time. So if you have any inclination that you pass the exam and you know that you're going full force at this thing, well, try to get that out of the way quick. They will give you you can do the police record up to 6 months of being granted the license or passing the exam. So probably like 3 months before you take the exam, you can apply for that police record. So at least by the time you get your results, you would have gotten that police record and you can just bam 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 go through the final stages. But for me that was the longest process. And then also the board only meets once per month to actually approve people. So at the end of each month, I can't remember if I hear it's either the last Tuesday or the last Thursday of each month that they meet, but there are some months that they don't meet. So if you are so unlucky that you pass the exam in a particular time frame when they don't meet that month, then you know you're going to have to wait until the other month, coupled with the fact that um you may not even had been prudent enough to get the police record early. So you're waiting on the police record and then you probably send in all your documentation in a month that they don't meet, so you end up have to wait an additional month before they actually look over your application. So the Real Estate Training Institute looks over your application first, then they approve you. You go and do the course. If you pass the course, then there's a second set of requirements that you need, which are the bankruptcy statement, the credit score, the police record, and of course paying your licensing fee. Once you Not the licensing fee. I think there's a fee that you pay though, to apply. Once you apply, then you wait the period for them to approve you. Once you're approved, then you pay your money. And honestly, this is the quickest part. Once you get approved by the real estate board, within 3 to 5 business days, they grant you your license. Your license is not given to you, but it is sent or picked up by your broker, which is the real estate agency that you're signed to. So you are an independent contractor. So you depend on your own, yeah, work for yourself. You're literally independent. However, you must be attached to a brokerage. So whether that be like my place, the best Jamaica Sotheby's International Realty, you must be attached to a brokerage house. All right. So once you attach, once you pay your licensing fee, you get a license, boom, you think it done. No. There is still another agency called the Real Estate Agency of Jamaica, which most of the brokerage houses are signed to or are a part of. And them being a part of the Real Estate Association of Jamaica, by virtue, you would want to. I don't remember if it's mandatory or you can choose, but everybody I know, once they join a brokerage that is a part of the RAJ, they just go apply to become a member of the RAJ. So so I was reading something Sophia had said, but I soon get here, Sophia. So yeah, so you apply to the RAJ. Um, they look over your application. You do a test again. Oh God. Um, and then after you get granted membership to the RAJ, you get you go through a orientation process, which is like a long from 9 o'clock until 4 o'clock. But to be completely honest, that orientation from the RAJ, A1, A1. There's this real estate broker called Mr. Johnson. He was the individual that went through a majority of that orientation with the group of individuals that I did it with. I may I tell you that A1. Know him stuff. Said he's been doing this since I think 1993, so he definitely knows his stuff. So after that now, so you go through Real Estate Training Institute, you go through the Real Estate Board, and you go through the RAJ. So after going through all those three persons, you have finally gotten your license and you're ready to take on the world of real estate as a realtor. Yes, as a realtor. So once you join the Real Estate Association of Jamaica, you are officially classified as a realtor, and that is a trademark. You get a little pin. I don't know if you've ever seen persons with a pin with a R and a little, I think there's like a little star dot on it, but that is an official pin to say that you are a realtor. Haven't gotten mine as yet because I actually did my orientation Friday gone. So I'm waiting to get my certificate to say I'm a member of the Real Estate Association of Jamaica and also get my pin that I will wear around proudly because exam hard, everything hard. To me at least, it was very challenging doing the course, and I'm thankful that I actually passed it the first time around. Whew. All right, so that's it as it pertains to the steps. Sophie, I hope I answered your question. All right, so Miguel said, what made you choose real estate? No, the funny thing is, I didn't choose real estate. Real estate chose me. And here's why I say this. When I first started my YouTube channel, I was actually doing fitness content and lifestyle content. I realized that fitness content and lifestyle content, wasn't doing that well. And one of the first videos I actually did was going to a villa in St. Elizabeth. Big up Alamar, one of the best villas I've ever been to, period. Very nice villa. If you're looking for a nice villa in St. Elizabeth, you can check out Alamar. Free promo for them. I like that place so much. So I did a tour of that place. I actually have a tour of that place on my YouTube channel. You can check that out as well. It was my friend Althea's birthday. We went down there and we had a great time. And somebody, boy, Lord bless your soul, whosoever that person is, watch that video. And in the comment section, they said, "We love how you toured this property. Why don't you try to do a house tour?" Read that comment, wasn't paying it any mind. As I said, this was the first three videos that I had done. So all of them first three videos were Alamar related. Decided to decided to do my thing. I was heavy into fitness at the time, doing the fitness content, doing the lifestyle content, but those videos weren't performing as they should. I seeing some comments coming in on my phone that those videos weren't performing as they should, or at least as I wanted them to perform. So I looked at the landscape. So I looked around on YouTube and took up the advice of the individual who had commented about the touring house business. So I looked around and I saw that those types of videos were doing very well on YouTube at the time. This was like early 2021. It was probably like, well, not early, like April, May 2021. So having seen that, um, I reached out to basically all the realtors I could find on Instagram. Like I started reaching out to a burger realtors. Of course, they don't know me. I'm new on YouTube. I think I probably had like 500, 600 subscribers at the time. Why would they give me the opportunity? So I reach out, getting no after no after no after no. But persistence paid off for me because after getting so many no's, I eventually got one yes. Big up Mr. Ian Nelson. Every time that man can call me anytime to say, "Yo, come help me record a property or whatever." Him can call me anytime because he was actually the first person to give me a chance, take a chance on me. And I really appreciate that. And if it weren't for him, I would not have been here right now. Well, maybe I would have, but maybe it would have taken a longer time because I am persistent in anything that I want to do. So, irrespective of all the no's, I still stayed resilient and continued to reach out to different individuals. And eventually, I got that yes and did one video. And let me tell you, that was a place in Spanish Town. Um, Oh my days. I can't remember the name of it, but it is. I don't know if you guys know where Dovecot is. And I did that video, and that video just. So like I would originally be getting maybe like 100, 200. The matches box place. No, not the matches box. I was getting like probably like 300 views on my videos like over like a month or so to get 300 views or whatever. And I said, no, man, this to me, this is not good enough. I ain't gonna get anywhere fast because originally when I joined YouTube, it was to get onto this platform to potentially build out an audience and build out a following and do something that would enable me to live life on my own terms and leave 9 to 5. That was the goals that I set out for when I joined YouTube. So that video got to like 10,000 views in like the first week. I said, no, sir. Um, I really need to. I really need to. Hold on. Hold on. Let me know if you guys are still hearing me, because I did just see that an ad possibly popped up for you guys. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if an ad popped up for you. You can hear. All right, cool. So that video literally just took off, like skyrocketed. I must say, no one. I really need to look into this whole. I really need to just look into this whole housing thing. And from there, I started reaching out to more realtors. And because that one video did so well, it gave me the opportunity to use it to say, hey, I did a video for this realtor and this video did whatever, whatever. Can I come and video your place? And then I remember that another lady, why I can't remember her name right now. Wow, I feel so bad. But I recorded her property, and the video did well, but for all the wrong reasons, because there I had recorded the neighboring lot, which was kind of I wouldn't say it was run down, but the house that was over there was like a older home, red zinc top. But it they had so much great fruit trees over there, banana, ackee, breadfruit, kneesberry, all kind of something over there. So I was just looking at the fruit trees, because if you guys don't know, I'm actually a foodie. So I was looking at the fruit trees and saying, wow, we're having a neighbor like this. If I'm a good neighbor, I can get ackee and breadfruit all the time from my neighbor for cook. So I recorded over there. The zinc fence was a big hit. Like I went viral on Twitter because I did a short snippet of the video, and I put it on Twitter to get to try to drive some traffic over to the YouTube. And the people them eat me alive on Twitter, but that never stopped me. The video did well again, but as I say, for all the wrong reasons. At least on Twitter, on YouTube, persons were more receptive to the property. And then I just continued reaching out to different persons. So at first, I wasn't really in love with the whole real estate thing, but I long realized that it is a space that kind of fits my personality, because I am a people person, I would say, and I have good communication skills. Generally, for some reason, people just always like me. And in doing real estate, I feel like real estate fits best with individuals who are genuinely people person, because when somebody is looking to make a purchase of a home, or find a home to rent, or find an investment property, this is something that they're going to be investing a lot of money in. And I would believe that persons would feel more comfortable doing business with somebody who they have a great rapport with. And there are so many aspects of real estate, because persons just look at real estate as place to live, place to rent. But I look at it on a more large scale, look at it on a scale from hotels, villas. I look at it from somebody starting a business cutting lawns. That still feeds into real estate. Even one of my dear brand sponsors, Windy, who provides air conditioning and fans for homes. There are so many facets to the real estate space. It's not even funny. Still, you don't need a degree in Jamaica to be a realtor. You just need to have passed math and English and go to the real estate training institute and pass the exam. All right, so kind of going back a bit to see what other questions there are. Um, what is the average asking price for renters for 2, 3, 4 bedroom? What is the average asking price for tenants for? All right, so Jad, this is a very vague question. To be honest, you have to specify what area you're talking about. Um, And yeah, this is a very hard question to answer based on how vague it is. You can shoot me an email though and make it a bit more specific, and I'll just do some comparative analysis for you and answer that question. Easy peasy. Matter of fact, there should be a link in the description box that you can utilize the Ask Moments by Booth functionality where you can drop that question and I'll answer it in a Ask Moments by Booth video for you and for the rest of the Moments by Booth audience. Because it's a question that some persons might have an interest in. Yeah, what's your strategy going forward? Then Miguel, why you want me come on this live and give up my strategy? You know how many persons on here are probably realtors as well. Yeah, my strategy going forward. Be more specific, and then I'll see if I want to answer that question. Tell us about what it takes to become a full-time YouTuber then. How many subscribers needed to monetize and for awards? Talk about loading content and it. All right, so to become a full-time YouTuber, not easy at all. Uh, you have to be, you have to have an audience as one. You have to have other means. All right, so when I say I'm a full-time YouTuber, I'm not 100% a full-time YouTuber because I'm also doing real estate sales as well. So you have to have, to be honest, if you're not at the level where your videos are clocking like hundreds of thousands of views whenever you post them, you either you're going to have to get some brand sponsors on board for your channel, or you're going to have a secondary income source to supplement that might come by way of me, like how I'm doing it, which is I am doing real estate related content on YouTube, but I also have the ability to sell, rent, and lease real estate. But there are other opportunities by way of starting a Patreon, where you get some members, you provide some form of benefit or some form of additional benefit separate and apart from what you would give out on YouTube, and persons might sign up for a monthly subscription. You can have varying prices, you can give varying benefits, additional benefits that persons might like and decide to give you some money monthly. You can start selling merchandise to help supplement your you being full time on YouTube. You can do affiliate marketing. So some of the products that you use to create your content are products that relate to the niche that you're in. You can have links to those products in the description box if persons want to help you out. They can buy those items if they're beneficial to them, and you get a small commission from that. So there are little ways that you can actually go about being a full-time YouTuber, but having other things supplement that you being full-time on YouTube as it pertains to getting monetization. You actually have to get to 1,000 subscribers the last time I checked, and 4,000 watch hours. There is a way to get monetization from YouTube Shorts, but I don't remember how many views you have to get from YouTube Shorts directly to get monetized. But there is a YouTube Shorts option to be monetized as well. In terms of creating content and editing it, take whole heap of time. Take whole heap of time. And I have a very short attention span. So when I am editing videos, it can take all day. As I do something on the edit, I get distracted, looking this way, looking that way, gone on my phone. So yeah, I have a really short attention span. So editing videos takes a little time for me, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, it's not easy, but it is doable, especially if you have the drive, the will, the determination, the passion, the vision, and if you just not have no choice, like me. I literally don't have a choice right now. It's either swim or sink. So I just have to do what I have to do. I found this path. I decided to chart this path that I stumbled upon. I like this path. I enjoy creating the content. I enjoy going out, seeing new real estate. That is something that is fun for me. And then now being able to assist persons with actually finding a home for themselves. That is something that will be extremely fulfilling for me each and every time that I am afforded the opportunity to facilitate someone getting their first home or their investment property or a rental, whatever it is their housing need is. That is something that I know is a big thing for individuals, and just knowing that I am going to be the one to help to facilitate that process for them is a big win for me. All right. You just attack and we are listening. Check in, bro. Big up Lee, big up Lee. Fitz, Monsieur, Verona, big up. Um, all right. So, Hassana, big up my graphic designer, Hassana. She's in the house, so she's asking, "Are you gonna be an independent agent or work for an agency?" So, as a newbie in the space, you have to do at minimum 2 years before you can actually go back to the real estate training institute to apply again to become your own boss. So you would then become a broker. Now, becoming a broker, you can basically run your own real estate business at that point. So in your first 2 years, you have to work under somebody, and that is because the real estate board wants competent people out there. So they don't just want to put any and anybody out there to handle persons' real estate business. Because again, as I mentioned, for most persons, they will only ever own one home in their life, if that. Now imagine incompetent persons out there handling something that is a once in a lifetime opportunity for a lot of persons. No, can be right, can be done. So they ensure that you get to the point where you're actually ready to own your own real estate business or become a broker or a dealer. So it can be called brokers, can be called dealers. Um, the real estate board ensures that you get to that point. And over the next 2 years, I actually have to do five courses, or I lose my license at the end of that 2 years, just as a continuous education thing. Because, as I say, they want you to be competent, they want you to be able to provide the best service possible for your clients. And that is something that I really have to commend them on. They're really looking to ensure that this space is a safe space for anybody that is looking to reach out to individuals to assist them in getting their real estate business done. So big up the real estate board for that. Yeah, but the exam hard, Jesus. But thankfully, we passed. So yeah. Um, Yeah, all right. He is with Jamaica Sotheby. Is very passionate, world-renowned real estate firm. Yes, I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know. World-renowned. You've done very well, bro. Keep on the grind. Your presenting skills and grammar is awesome. Big up, Michael. Um, as we embark on this journey, please cover the length and breadth of Jamaica, covering all income type. All right. So, Jay. Um, as a realtor now, it's not like I have free reign to go any and everywhere that I please. I still have to get persons to give me the permission to go and look at their properties. But remember, I'm also going to be servicing the needs of my individual clients. So I may or may not have the ability or the capability to just be traveling all over Jamaica, just touring places for each and every one of you guys. I will try my best, and based on my coworkers, my colleagues, they have some really nice properties out there. So I will be trying to tour their properties when they get them, if their clients allow as well, because all of this is subject to if clients want their places to be put on social media. Some clients, they'll give you their properties to sell, but they don't want it to be on social media. You have to find alternative means of moving that house or that land. So all of these things are not free reign. You can't just go out and do as you feel like. There is law and order and structure in this industry. All right. So, but I will be doing my best to capture properties for you guys because I know you guys love the real estate tours. And I will be doing some additional things as well that I think you will like on the channel going forward. And the more money I make, the more I can invest in the channel and the more the quality of the content, because that's one thing I'm looking forward to is improving the quality of the content on the channel. It is nowhere near where I envision it being right now, but when I reach a level where we can get it to the point where I want to get it yet, but rest assured for the future, Moments by Booth is going to be something. Uh, all right, so I had answered this one for Stewie already. So no, you don't need a degree. Was a place Spanish Ridge near Kingston. All right, so it was near Kingston Town, but it's not Spanish Ridge. Let me just jump on YouTube right now on my phone and tell you the name of that first ever property tour that I did. So it was called. It was called. Tell me so the name of there. So, aha, Chess Club Manor. So it was called Chess Club Manor. Um, Big up Alpha, yeah. Well, I think Alpha is a developer. Actually met him last year. I won't say where, but yeah, big up Alpha. So after doing that video, a year and a half ago, I met him like a year and a half after. Mm, in a different capacity, in a very much different capacity. Oh, in terms of marketing, how I'm going to go about it? I'm not going to give away my trade secrets, Big L. All right, what impressions do you have of housing stock in the Mandeville area? Yo, Mandeville, oh gosh, man, I love Mandeville. I love how cool it is there. It is I would say, a more quiet area. I don't know why there are so many car marts in Mandeville. There must be a lot of car lovers down there, but every corner you turn, there's a car mart. But in terms of living in Mandeville, I would live there. As I say, it seems like a peaceful area, cool, calm, easygoing. If you're looking for a more relaxed lifestyle, not the fast-paced hustle and bustle, I think that Mandeville is somewhere that you can definitely look at. And the price points, not at the level of some of the properties in Kingston. And also with there being improvements to the road logistics coming straight out of Maypen to cut right through to Mandeville. I don't know how long or how much shorter the journey will be, but there will be some reductions in transportation time when that, I guess, that toll or that highway is completed. So you can get to and from Mandeville. I guess probably from Mandeville to Kingston in like an hour, which would be amazing for some persons living that side who actually will be working in Kingston. Do you have to partner with a senior real estate agency? No, sir. As long as the real estate agency is approved by the real estate board, you can work with anybody. Some agencies are is just one person, it's just a man. He got his real estate license, he waited his 2 years, he did his dealer license, and him just start a business in him own name. You can sign to him. Sure. You can sign to him and work for somebody fresh. So it doesn't have to be somebody seasoned. No. You can do it. God will take you through. Big ups to it, and that's definitely true. Not easy, Aki. Make them know, babes. But you did it. Hallelujah. Sophia, kill me. All right. Always keep your moves and goals hush hush until you achieve them. But not bad man. Stick to the good people like yourself and keep being the winner. Thanks, Soph. Perseverance is key. Which broker are you working with? All right, so Shireen, Baltimore. I am working with Jamaica Sotheby's International Realty. And yes, Hassan, definitely levels. Well, I don't see any more questions, and this is more of a live for you guys, more than it is for me. And I know my chat enough. That's why I always say enough for the chattings. Run me intro because I know I talk a lot. Actually met a subscriber the other day at a store and he was saying to me, yo, you need faith. I love the content, But the first part of the video them, you chat too much, just cut to it. We just want to see you cut to it. But to be honest, I really like in the beginning to show my appreciation for you guys who watch, like, share, subscribe, have subscribed for the longest. I really like to show my appreciation for that in the beginning of the videos. And that is also why I have chapters in most of the videos. So if you want to skip out the intro, you just want to jump right into the tour, there is that functionality there where you can do that. But some persons actually want to see the beginning of the video, want to hear me thanking them, and then with some new things that I'm going to be having coming on board, the introduction part of the video is very important for some new things that I'll be doing moving forward. So I can't cut the intro and just jump poof right into the video. The intro serves a purpose and will be serving multiple purposes moving forward. Hey, Leon and Asana, I'm soon, relax. Relax. Oh gosh. Are there any more questions? So this live has been going for 52 minutes. Wow. Yeah, I definitely can chat, I chat for 52 minutes. Mighty God. I think I'll probably wrap up at the hour mark if there are no more questions. All right, build or buy, especially if you're using NHT loan. All right, if you can find a good piece of land, or if you can find a piece of land which you want to build on, I would say build. Building is always better to me because you can get to design the home exactly how you want to design it. And I know a few developers who can assist you in doing that as well. So you can reach out to me, momentsbybooth@gmail.com. That is if you want to reach out for anything besides real estate, sales, and rentals. If you want to reach out to get me to sell your property, rent your property, or you're looking to buy a property, you're looking to um, rent a property, you can reach out to me. Let me put in the chat, Akeem at Sotheby's Realty.com.jm. That's if you want to reach out to me for a real estate business. If you want to reach out to me for anything YouTube related, if you have a business and you want me promote it in the beginning of this video, because yes, I'm going to have to start doing that now too to help supplement my income. I'm looking for brand sponsors. So if any sponsors are out there, yeah, you can reach out to me and we can see what we can work out in terms of if your brand actually fits my niche. I really want to work with brands that fit into the niche that I am in, and not necessarily do things with just any brand just to do something with a brand to make a little change. Actually want it to mean something to my audience. All right. Um, that's it for now. But is it easy to buy a property in there? No. Buying property in Kingston right now is hard because the prices are the highest they've ever been. Not only that, but persons out there with the bankroll to buy them. So even if you find a little steal or a little deal, by the time you see so, somebody buy it, offer in, contract sign, and you're just like, whoosh, Jesus, another one bites the dust for me. So buying property in Kingston right now is extremely difficult because of course Kingston is the hub of Jamaica in a sense as it pertains to business. That's where most persons work, and because of that, of course, persons want to live closer to where they work. It's a easier commute to and from work. It's easier when they leave work to go to different engagements. And then, of course, there's a lot of day life, midday life, nightlife, after nightlife in Kingston. So there's definitely a great allure and a great pull for the Kingston area. So it's extremely difficult to get property in Kingston. I see properties going for a million US on some roads in Kingston right now, and that's standard, a million US dollars. So Kingston definitely a difficult place right now. Not saying that it can't be done, but I'm seeing where two bed, two bath apartment and most of the property that is being developed in Kingston right now are apartments. That's where developers are getting the greatest bang for their buck and they are milking it. So if you see a townhouse or a single family bungalow style dwelling in Kingston right now for a decent price, snatch that up, call me about it so I can help you snatch that up because most of the developments in Kingston right now and the ones going up in future are going to be apartments. The best you probably can find is a townhouse. And even those, the prices are getting very much pricey. I enjoy the educational topics, NHT process, many persons will benefit. Ah, all right, Jay. I got you. I got you. I got things that a lot of things in the pipeline. Trust me. I definitely got you. But if you guys have if you guys have specific questions, definitely utilize the Ask Moments by Booth link in the description. If it's not in this description, which I don't know why it wouldn't be, matter of fact, let me double check to see if it's there, but it should be. Um, 1 second. If it's not in this description, you can find it in my other descriptions. Oh, yeah, so it's definitely there in this description. You can click it and you can ask your questions there. Also, I have a newsletter I that I'm launching that I will be sharing um, real estate news, tips, tricks, updates, little secrets here and there. So if you look, the first link in the description box is actually a link to sign up for my newsletter. And you want to sign up for the newsletter because I will be sharing some very good information there. So you can hit that link in the description and sign up for the newsletter. And I'm also going to be launching a Patreon. I actually created it, but I'm waiting for it to be approved by Patreon. So I'm going to be doing some exclusive content over there for you guys and some fast things that I may not necessarily be able to create a video on real quick, but I can share that information real easily. Did you go to the whim showing today? If so, when is the video? I did not go to the whim showing today because they do not have the two bed, two bath on display. They only have the two bed, one bath on display, and I already had toured that. So if you want to look at the two bed, one bath, then you can watch that video after this. It's not hard to find. All you have to do is type in Women States Moments by Booth, and it should come up. I also have a Women States playlist, so you can also head to playlist and you can find that Women States property tour there. But that's just off the 2 bed, 1 bath. But it gives you a good idea of the 4,500 square feet land space at minimum that you would get with one of those properties. And then you can estimate what adding on an additional bathroom would do to the space in terms of um, what land space you would be left with. Uh, that is it for now. What is it? I know I read that one already. To the day, I think that development you showed over in Bull Bay area look way better than Ruthven Towers. No, that development that is coming up by Bull Bay, will be revolutionary based on what they're doing out there. I actually need to do a follow-up video with Frick regarding that development, to be completely honest with you. So I'm gonna reach out to him, and you can look forward to that. Yeah, I definitely need to do a follow up because they are further advanced as it pertains to that development, and I think it would be very much more interesting to see a progression video because I probably did that video over 6 months ago. So I definitely will follow up with the developer on that one and actually see if I can get some of that business for myself to start selling some of those units. Um, so really, persons need to work, good money to buy a house. Like in it. Well, Havendale, Havendale isn't that bad of an area. I have a friend who bought a 1 bedroom apartment there, and it is very nice indeed. You can actually watch that video on my YouTube channel as well. I probably will just leave it in the comment section for you guys after this. So Avondale is not a bad area. Yes, it's not one of the most highly desirable areas, but at the end of the day, what you need to know about real estate, the pricing of real estate is determined by willing sellers and willing buyers. So if a house is being sold for 1 million US and persons aren't buying it for 1 million US, the man inevitably have to go drop in price. So clearly there are individuals buying these homes for the price points that they're being set at and the elevated price points. So if a man sell one for 1 million and realize it sell easily. The next man selling go 1.1 million, it sell easily. The next man selling 1.2, it sell easily. And that's how the price just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. However, what I will say for those houses in those price points, I don't believe that a majority of the buyers are Jamaican citizens. I do believe there is a lot of foreign investments, but not only from foreigners, but from Jamaicans who actually live overseas now, who are looking to come back to Jamaica when they are in their retirement stage, or who are in their retirement stage and they're looking to come back to Jamaica right now. And some of these individuals as well are persons who have owned property in Jamaica and they sold out at a high right now on their current property, and they're looking to invest in a property in a nicer neighborhood now. So maybe somebody who had bought a house in Havendale prior, and a developer come and buy it from them at a elevated price because he knows he's going to make 10 times what he spent on the house. And just buy the house, lick it down right after and buy it and put up a big apartment complex. Woof, and make 10 times what he paid for it. The homeowner got double or triple what they paid for it initially. And then that same homeowner now is looking to invest in a nicer neighborhood like a Kingston 8 or a Kingston 6. Kingston 6. That's the most highly desirable neighborhood in Kingston right now. But yeah, that's how it is. Did you go to art? So yeah, answer that one already. My parents sold their home on Calabar. I was definitely too young to understand real estate. Getting crazy in the 21st century. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is a bit daunting, to be honest. Very much so. But one way or another, you must find something. It's a must. It's all a patience game. Outside of Kingston, what are the top three areas to live in Kingston? Top three, top three areas in what regard? Yeah, for work purposes. If you're looking for a vacation home, um, I'm biased to Portland, Montego Bay, ochorios, and negril. To be honest, because I love water. Saint Elizabeth is also the Treasure Beach area is also very lovely. Dusty Berry, big up yourself, my G. Thanks for tuning in. Bless up, definitely. And if you when you're ready to buy your first home, or if you have a first home already and you're looking for your investment property, definitely reach out to me, Mr. Berry. Thank you. But yeah, Miguel, be a little bit more specific with your question. All right. So let me this is something I've alluded to a lot of times before, but for me, Portmore is the next gem in Jamaica. The next immediate gem. Portmore, then St. Thomas, then Portland. For me, are the three gems. And in that order, Portmore, St. Thomas, Portland. Reason being, development is rampant in these areas. Big businesses are going to these areas. Infrastructural development is happening in these areas. So for me, Portmore, if you can buy something in Portmore now, get it. Hospital coming, Fontana coming. Road development is happening over there. So many attractions are over there. So many new attractions. So many more attractions being developed. Big up Niccolo and Theme family. They have quite a few lovely attractions over there. They have the um, go-karting place. They have mini golf. Have paintball. They have a astroturf field where you can go and play football. That little area there is a little gem, definitely a gem. In terms of just a hub to unite people. The movie theater is in Portmore right now. You have a gelato place. You have Tutti Frutti. You have beaches. A lot of little things over in Portmore you can do. And then, of course, Wiccan is doing a development over there. Chemtech is doing a development over there. Um, Caribbean Estates 2 is going on over there. Directly behind them, you don't know, the Burner Lodge project is there, and that is going to be expanding all the way from Spanish Town area, come all the way up into the Portmore area. So many, so many opportunities um, are there in terms of housing in Portmore. If you can buy up some cheap housing now, this is not financial advice. Talk to your financial advisor. But if you can buy up some cheap housing now, all 5 years down the line, man, I tell you, bingo. And that's how real estate is. You have to spot the trends from early. If you were watching the trends in St. Thomas, you realize government are go hard with the road development out there. So as much as it's not progressing as fast as we would like, it's being done. So you know that sooner or later that area is just going to woof. Better roads means more businesses, and then there are so many little places on the road, like literally on the road. So you know businesses will open up on the roadside, and wherever businesses are, they need employment. Wherever there's employment, people need housing. Wherever people need housing, prices of real estate start go up. So that's how you have to look at it. You have to spot the trends from early. make your plays from early and just sit and wait. Literally, just sit on your real estate and wait. When it booms, you sell at a high, then you want to hold on for your money and you wait until there's a dip because inevitably there is nothing in life that goes this way straight. There's always this, even if it's just this and then this, but there's always some form of this. So you just have to be patient, be smart, know to spot trends, and call me. Definitely call me to buy into some of these real estates now. And then you hold them. And when you're ready to sell them, you call me back again and I'll help you to sell them. But yeah, we're going past the 1 hour mark. You guys can let me know if you think I should just wrap it up here. If I get like, there's like 30 of you guys on right now. So let me know if I should wrap it here. Thanks, Deborah. Bustle, big up, big up. Let me know if I should end it here or there's any other topic that you think I should dive into. Portland, long term gem. Give that for gem from long time, but I figure more or less once those roads are fixed in St. Thomas, they're going to move on to the Portland roads that have been, those roads have been being fixed since, boy, I mean, I know, but eventually those roads will be fixed and it will make commuting via St. Thomas to Portland much easier. And in my estimation, Portland is the most beautiful parish in Jamaica. Imagine you come off of the plane in Kingston and it take you maybe an hour and a half to get to Portland. Now you reach Portland and then with all the new fixing up of the roads and Portland being so beautiful, new villas get developed down there, new hotels, so much more opportunities down that side for employment as well. Like there are a lot of opportunities in and around Jamaica. Even low key, Saint Mary is a gem. Low key, a lot of persons sleeping on Saint Mary. Property viewers. I wonder which one of the property viewers are on right now, or is it both? Nikita, are you are never? Which one of you guys are on right now? Oh, Kita. Thanks for coming on. And if you guys don't know property viewers, you can definitely, well, if you know me, you must know property viewers. But you guys can check them out. They are the number one real estate YouTubers in Jamaica. So you definitely can check them out. Oh, Kita, link me, link me. We need to talk. We definitely need to talk. I need to know about that thing. Ah, all right, cool, cool, cool. Big up, congrats. But yeah, guys, I feel like I'm gonna wrap it up now. I think I've exhausted all the questions that you asked of me. Yeah, thanks, Janet. So I'm going to end the stream in the next minute. So I'll end the stream at 7:15. So if you have anything else that you want to say, anything else that you want to ask it now or forever hold your peace. But whilst I'm waiting, I just want to say thank you guys so much again for your continued support. I appreciate you coming on to this live and making it um entertaining for myself and for the audience. that were here. Thanks for all the questions that you asked. Thanks for always supporting. And without you guys, I would not have been able to embark on this journey of doing YouTube and real estate sales full time. So thank you guys so much. In some countries, you have to be a citizen to purchase property there. Do you think Jamaica will change? No chance of that. No chance. I doubt that strongly because we're very much reliant on foreign exchange for the survival of Jamaica. Like tourism is like 70% of Jamaica's livelihood, which shows you how much you're reliant on foreign exchange. So I don't see a future currently until we start producing far beyond, producing and exporting far beyond how much we actually need to import. Don't see that happening. And that's me answering Angela's question. But that's it for now. Don't forget that the goal is to live life on your own terms, and you guys have helped me to do that at present, and I thank you so much. And you guys can look out for more videos from me. Yeah, coming very soon. And property viewers, we need to do a collab. Yeah, I'm calling you guys out on this live. We need to do some collab content. But yeah. Ah, yeah. Uh, peace. Bye. Thanks again. Toodaloo.